So, in terms of props, heavy duty with the band today. It's a band heavy class. Also, one small hand weight, light, not small, light, and head cushions will do the job. As we go through the class, listen to your body. And it's cold, so, be thorough with your warm up. All right, we are going to start with our roll downs. So starting to just move the spine and warm ourselves up gradually. So when you're ready, standing feet fist width apart, shoulders down and back, collarbones wide, even though it's cold and you want to stand like this. Take a breath in. Exhale, chin, chest, down we go. Articulating as much as possible through the spine, hanging down over your legs. We're not going to hang about. Breath in and then exhale, scoop out your center and float all the way back up. Lovely. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale. Moving nice and fluidly, but still getting that articulation through the spine. Let your head hang heavy at the bottom and then breath in, exhale. Lift up those abs, scoop them out, belly button drawing to spine to float you all the way back up to your top. Let's go again. Breath in. Exhale. Take it down. Make sure you've released your head, your neck, your arms, your shoulders there, and then breath in, exhale, up we come. All the way to the top. And when you get there, but take your time, we're going to start shoulder rolling. So take your time on your roll up there, Jan, you're good. When you get there, we're going to start rolling forward. There you go. And think about the shoulder blades moving. I know I harp on about this. But yeah, it needs doing, doesn't it? Someone's got to harp on about it, and I'm in the hot seat. So there you go. Get your shoulders working. Super. Let's go the other way. Open up the chest. Get the heads of the shoulders right up close to your ears, and then open out the collarbones as you take them back. Again, feel those shoulder blades moving. Oh, feels nice. A couple more of these. And then you're going to bring the heads of your shoulders up to your ears, hide your neck, and then drop them, reveal your neck, and bring them up. I used to have this toy, I just remembered, keep this going. When I was little, it was like a cone on a stick, and it had a little toy inside it that you could pull the stick down and the toy disappeared. Do you remember those? And it was like a little evil clown. And my cousin was petrified of it. Of course, me used to scare her every time she used to come around to play to get the clown out. Look, Becky. It's not nice at all, is it? Let's just do one more. There we go. You're going to grab your band, chaps. So a little bit of balance work in this class, but of the gentle variety and very effective. So you're going to hold your band out in front of you and have a bit of torsion so that you're working the arms throughout this exercise, okay? Don't just let it hang or slack, Alice. Have a bit of torsion. And you're going to stand with your feet fist width apart. You're going to bring your right knee up towards your chest, as high as you can. So soften in the hip crease there, nice strong supporting leg. Good. Now take it back behind you, but it's on the angle. So it's not directly behind the hip. It's not out to the side. It's somewhere in the middle, over on there on the corner. And then straighten your supporting leg, bring the knee up as you come all the way back up. Good. Bend the supporting knee as you take the leg back out. Good. This is what we're doing. Bring it up. Take it back. Super. Bring it up. Take it back. So feel the work your supporting leg is doing there. Nice strong ankles. That's it. Muscles in your leg working because we've trained the muscles in our legs. We've got some strength there. Easy. There you go. And you just need a bit of confidence. On this one, we're going to put your foot down and we're going to go to the other side. So lift up your left knee. Get this first knee up nice and high. Set your standard. And then take it back on the diagonal. Good. And bring it up. And take it back. Lovely. Just watch that your supporting knee, whoops, is going out over your second and third toes. Losing my balance. So your joints are nicely aligned. Super. We got just 3 more of these. Make them good ones. Get that knee up to the same height each time. Do skimping at the top. and back. Lovely. Last one. And take it back. Good. Nice. Have a little rest. We're going to come into a wide second position. Your natural turnout, wherever that may be. And then arms above your head. Good. Now we're going to come into a plie and we're going to bring the arms down in front of your face. So missing your nose, hopefully. But a nice pull on the band, and then we're straightening back up. So as you come down, you're widening your band. If you need to choke up the torsion a bit more, then do so. That's it. So you're working arms and legs here. Like I said, we're being nice and thorough on our warm-up. Now that it's chilly outside. It looks really wintry out there, doesn't it? Which I guess it's supposed to do, December the 8th, isn't it? Let's do 2 more of these. And up. Last one. Down. And up. Good. You can bring your feet a bit closer together. I should step back a bit. Now you're going to leave your left arm where it is and bring your right elbow down towards your waist. That's it. And bring it up. Good. Exhale as you pull it down. And up. Super. And 3. And up. Keep the shoulder down of the arm that's in the air. Remember, you want to have that apple or something on your shoulder there. Looking good. And 6. And 7. Lovely. And 8. Get ready to change sides. Other arm. Pulls down nice and strongly. That's it. Remember, you can always adjust your band if you need to make it a little bit tougher for yourself, or, you know, make it a bit easier for yourself. Go the other way. Whatever you need to do is good with me. And 4. We went to see the Papini sisters in the Spiegel tent last night. I'd not been in anything in the Spiegel tent. It's lovely. Really lovely, like a red velvet affair. You feel like you're in Moulin Rouge or something. Last one there. And bring the arms down. Nice work, guys. We're just going to do our open door. So just put the band behind your back. Feet back to fist width apart. Arms out in front of you. That's it. Now keep your hips facing me and open the door, turning to look at the wall behind you, rotating through the waist and come back to center. Good. Other side. Take it back. Now keep that back shoulder rolled down and back away from your ear, back to center. Good. Let's keep this going side to side. Getting that rotation through the spine. Think about your belly button drawing to your spine while you're here. May as well, hey, as we're here. And turning, look at that extending hand. Let's do one more set, even yourself up. And back to center. Super. We're going to come down onto the mat, but you can keep your band as it is, so behind you. And we're going to do our fixed wing airplanes. Remember those? So when you get down there, come into your high kneeling, pop something under your knees if you're on a hard floor. Don't risk your knees. Actually, we're off to Devon today, Sunshine Sally. We're staying with some friends in Exmouth for a couple of nights. I hope they're not in a frost bucket. No, I'm all worried. We're going to take our right leg out to the side. Now, just make sure that you bring this bottom, this hip forward, and it's not hanging out behind you. You want to bring it forward, open out the front of the hip. Then our arms are out to the side, palms down. Remember, fixed wing. These are not going to move. They're staying rigid where they are. We're going to tip away from the leg. The work is in the waist. Feel it in the waist. Good. And then exhale, bring yourself back up. Lovely. Looking really nice. Take it over. Exhale, back up. We've got 2 more. Maybe you want to see if you can go a bit further. Do you? Oh, good. Nice. Yes. Lovely. 1 more of these. Feel that waist. Oof. This is before the exercise it's going to get at Christmas. Well, mine will anyway. In the expanding direction. Take it down. Now, this time your top hand is kind of come down towards your bottom hand, as if you're trying to line your hands up. And you should get quite a nice stretch across your back. and then open back up to where you were. Let's go one more time. Take that top hand down, trying to make it the same length as the bottom hand, which you can't do, but you do get a nice stretch for your efforts. Open back out, and let's come back up. Keep your arms out if you can while you change legs. Let's keep working those arms. Super. Bring this hip forward as before. Lovely. And we're off. Tippy, tippy. Arms stay rigid. And exhale back up. Really nice. And tippy, tippy. And up you come. Really nice, guys. We look like we're doing some sort of, I don't know, dance together. Last one. Here we go. And up. All right. So keeping the arms fixed again. Nothing dodgy as you go down, but this time bottom arm stays where it is, top arm reaches down towards it. Get that nice. Can you feel your shoulder blades moving away from each other, getting that nice stretch in your top back? And then open back out. Good. Whoops, watch yourself, Sunshine Sally. And then down you go. Hold your core. And then open up and bring yourself up. Lovely. All right, we're going to tie our legs together. And remember, if your band is long enough, you want to go around the front first. Take it round the back and cross over, bring it back round the front to tie. Not so tight that you start losing feeling in your legs, but tight enough that it makes it worth your while. And then when you're ready, you're just going to come down onto your back. We're just going to do a couple of pelvic curls, nice ones. There we go, all tied up for Christmas. Yes, just like the turkeys. So you're going to have your heels quite close to your bottom because we are going up. Have your arms long down by your side and just make sure your collarbones have stayed nice and wide. So your shoulders are heavy down into the mat, back of the neck, long chin slightly tucked. Take a breath in and we're going to tilt. Go to your max tilt all the way and then let the hips float up. Now just be aware, and you're probably feeling it already, that with the band around your legs like this, your knees are going to want to sort of drift together. So you've got to do some work in the thighs to keep your legs in parallel for this one, all right? So that's what we're doing here. Press up the hips and then exhale, roll down, one for nothing. So every now and then, just sort of flick your awareness back to your knees and just check they're still behaving themselves and have stayed in parallel. Exhale and we tilt. And then stand into your feet as the hips come up. Super. Now get those hips nice and high and you're going to pop your heels. That's it. So you're pressing your insteps forward. And then we're just going to start to do our little pelvic pulses. So firing on both buttocks evenly here as we press up. And you can use, remember, you can use the backs of your arms pressing lightly into the mat to get those hips nice and high. And we're working it. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep the throat relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up. We're going to take the arms up and over that lovely stretch. Keep pressing into the balls of your feet. Keep pressing up with the buttocks. And then lower your heels. Roll down away from your arms nice and slowly. Oops, articulating through the spine and arms down at the bottom. Just one more like that, okay? So breath in, exhale, and we tilt. Stand strongly into your feet as your hips come up. Check your knees. Now this time, if you're happy to do so, we're going to take the arms above our chest. So we've taken away that little helping hand in the backs of our arms there. Pop your heels again, and then start your pelvic pulses. So even more work now being required from the buttocks, the pelvis. That's it, keeping those knees in parallel. So work being done in the legs as well. It's all going on, I'll tell you. Busy, busy. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up the hips. Go on, a little bit more. Double dare you. Drop the heels as the arms go. Sorry, no, stay on your tootsies as your arms go back and press up. Press into your insteps, press into your buttocks. Now you can let the heels come down. Keep those knees in parallel as you roll down through your spine, one vertebra at a time, all the way to the bottom. And then you can hug your knees into your chest. Lovely. Feeling your glutes? Yes? A little bit. Okay, we'll get more. Don't worry. We can work those a bit more. So back to where you were, feet fist width apart, legs still in parallel, hands behind your head now. We're going to do some chest lifts. All right, so same idea with the legs. You've just got to keep thinking every now and then, are they still in parallel or have they sort of drifted together and are knocking together like a Charleston? So take your breath in. Exhale, find that connection at your center, and then your chest floats up. Good. And inhale down. Regular breathing. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Now think about the cue that works for you best, that you found is most efficacious in getting your abs to work. Is it the baby elephant stomping on your tummy at the top there? Is it the bowling ball pressing down? Is it the ribs coming together, dropping down, dropping back? Is it the belly button being sucked down into a vortex into your mat? Which one works best for you? Little festive quiz there. We're going to do 4 more. Use the breath. Keep the tailbone nice and heavy in the mat. Lovely. And 2. Last one, we're going to hold it up. Make sure your head is still supported nicely and your hands nice and heavy. And we're going to pulse, guys. Working from your center. Take a breath in. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Either take a full body stretch or bring your knees in or arch your back there, whatever works to stretch out those abs. So we're moving on to chest lift with rotation. So same idea, you've got to keep your awareness of your knees, even more so on this one, because as your body crosses over, your knees want to come with. So keep those knees in parallel, and we're doing the one where the back of the hand goes to the outside of the thigh, as if you're reaching forward to shake someone's hand. All right, other hand stays behind your head. So interlace behind your head to start with. Check your feet are still in that fist width apart stance. Breath in. Exhale, up we come, reaching over. That's it, reach a hand across you. That's it, and reach a bit further. Lovely. And down, other side. Exhale, other hand, reaching forward. Can you get your shoulder blades a little bit higher off the mat each time? Keep going, find your own rhythm. Exhaling as you come up. Inhaling as you go down. Super, up and down. Keeping the head rested in your one hand support there. And just, imagine whose hand would you like to be shaking at the end of this year? Do you have someone you think deserves a bit of a handshake, bit of a pat on the back? Job well done. See if you can reach towards that person. We're going to do 2 more sets, guys, as it's you 2. Exhale. Last one. Reach, reach, reach. Back. Reach, reach, reach. Back. Good. And again, just take that little breather. If the abs rub or whatever they fancy. All right. We're going to come up to sitting. So rock yourselves up. Keep your legs tied, because we're only coming up so we can go back down, but this time on our side with your head cushion, and have your hand weight at the ready for in a minute. But we're going to do some clams and stuff first. We're going to start with our diamond clams. So feet in line with your bottom. Check that your belly button is already drawn to your spine, not dropping down towards the mat. And then drop your knees, lift your feet. Hand on your top hip to make sure it stays still. Here we go, knee to ceiling. Take it up and down. We're going to move quite swiftly because I want us to do 20, all right? For even though it's the express class. And 6, good. And 7, I think we can squeeze them in. 8. And 9, looking good. And 10, here we go, countdown. 10, strong to the finish. No sort of, getting a bit lax with it. And 6, try and break your band. 5, and 4, and 3, super, and 2, and 1. Final squeeze at the top there, and then come down. Nice. Underneath leg stays bent just a bit. Top leg now extends. And I want you to put your hand on the front of your hip like it's in a jeans pocket there. And I want this area to stay still. So you shouldn't find that it sort of creases back on itself. It should stay nice and open. Flex that foot, lift the leg to hip height. And we start lifting the leg. As I said, keep this area open. Nothing happening there. Nothing to look at here. You're keeping that still. It's just the leg. We're only going to do 10 of these. 6 and 7. Good. Nice strong legs. Keeping them long. And 9. Number 10, we're going to hold up and we're going to pulse it. Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the foot. Bring it down. Ha, ha, ha. Grab your weight for the one arm opening that we have time for. Yes, legs stacked. Hips and knees are going to stay together. The band's going to help us. Here we go. Opening out, turning the breastbone to the ceiling. And we can afford just to take a moment here to let the muscles release. Keep that shoulder down away from your ear. Open out the chest. Open out the armpit. Oh, isn't that nice? And let's bring ourselves back. Super. And we're going to go to the other side. So directly back into our clams. So you have to mermaid yourself around here. With your legs tied up. And then we're going back to the diamond clams to start with. So feet in line with your bottom, knees dropped, feet up. I always start saying rah, rah, rah at the end of that. Don't you think? Like the hokey cokey. Are you ready? Here we go. Take it up. Oh, and down. And 2. We have to go quite swiftly because we want to do 20. Don't we? I'm just, automatically saying we want to do there. And 6-ish. And 7. Good. And 8. And 9. Looking good. And 10. Knee to ceiling for the last 10. Come on, break your band. 9. 8. See if you can. 7. And 6. 5. And 4. Good. And 3. There we go. Nearly there. 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. And bring it down. Lovely. Leg lifts. Top leg extends. Hand into your jeans pocket to keep this nice and flat. Leg extended. Foot flexed. Here we go. Take it up and down. Now we're only doing 10 of these. And 3. And 4. Good. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Lovely. And 9. Number 10, we're going to hold up for our pulses. Are you ready? Take a breath in and here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's grab our weight for that nice arm opening. Off you go when you're ready. Open yourself out. Turning the breastbone towards the sky. Actually, the sunrise was a lovely colour this morning, wasn't it? Did you see it? It was that lovely gentle glow that just sort of spreads through the sky. Very nice, illuminating everything quite softly. Breathe into it, guys. And then bring yourself back. Super. Have you both got, what have you got there? You got a tin. Actually, that tin will probably do, Sunshine Sally. Jan, have you got one of these? You got a weight. You got one of those. So what you're going to do, chaps, yeah, if you've got one of these, these work really well. If not, I think a tin will be fine. A little bit hardcore, but not a problem for Sunshine Sally, I'm thinking. You're going to come onto your tummy. You're going to put your tin, Sunshine Sally. Just be careful, all right? Between your feet, your ankles. Because we're gonna lift it off the ground, all right? So this is where we get into a little bit more butt work. So you can rest your head on your hands. Have your tailbone lengthening towards your heels, your belly button drawing away from the mat, and then just straighten your legs so your knees should come off the floor. Now you're going to keep your legs straight and we're going to start lifting whatever we're holding between our ankles up and down. Good. And up and down and up. Keep going. Keep those legs straight. And just be aware of where the work is happening here. So hopefully you're feeling it in the backs of your legs and your bottom. Can you feel that? And up and down. 2 more, because we haven't got much time. Up and down. Good. Bring your arms out to your W. Now we're going to bring up our arms on the first one, all right? Because we're in an express class. So you're going to roll your marble forward, come up into your little back extension, and then let the arms float up. And now hold up your back extension and lift up the legs. So everything floating up. Good. And then float everything down. Let's go again. Marble roll with the nose. Breastbone reaching to the top of your mat, and then the arms float up, and then the legs float up, holding on to your tin of tomatoes or your ball, whatever you've got there. Good. And down. Just 2 more like this. Marble roll. Keep the form. Arms float up, shoulders down, legs float. Think about the breadth you're creating from elbow to elbow and see if you can make it a bit wider. Yes. And down. Last one, chaps. Looking good. Marble roll. Float the arms. Float the legs. Press everything up like reverse gravity, like you're floating up towards the ceiling. Oops, dropped my ball. And down you come. Good. Press back into child's pose. Nice work, everyone. You can take the band off your legs. And just ease out your back, reaching forward. That's it. So reaching your bottom down towards your heels as you stretch forward with your arms. Lovely. We're going to come up into 4-point kneeling. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. That's it. Shoulders down. And then take 1 foot back, tuck the toes. Let's plank it out. Other foot back, tuck the toes. Show me your best plank. Hips nice and low, belly button drawing to spine, pressing the mat away from you. Cherry tomato squashed into the backs of your armpits, breastbone lifting towards the top of your mat. Let's hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely work. Well done. Up into your downward dog. Stretch it all out. This is the only stretch we've got time for, guys, so make the most of it. But once the class is finished, while you're still warm, if you fancy doing a bit of your own stretching, might be a good idea. Lengthen everything out. That's it. Push the mat away from you, get more length in the front body. Super. Yes, let the heels float down towards the mat. And then let's bend our knees. Walk back towards your feet, nice and slowly. You can do another little hammy stretch here if you want, straightening your leg, taking your sit bones to the sky. And then bend your knees, breath in, exhale, scoop out the abs. Up we come, all the way to the top, and a giant shoulder roll just to open out the chest. Lovely. We've only got time for our 2 up stretches, but we are going to do them with balances because you're going to be amazed at how strong you feel in your balance. I know Jan has been feeling this week. Yes. No, you're going to like this, I promise. It's like magic. Pilates magic. Stand with your feet fist width apart. Take a breath in. Here we go. Reaching up nice and tall, stretching through the body. Now, as you exhale, push the air down and your ankles are just going to hinge up. You're like a Christmas bauble, string coming out the top of your head, hanging from the tree. Keep your corset closed. Yes, keep your corset closed. Find your strength in your center and bring it down. Yeah, what I say? Let's do another one. Inhale. Don't like to say, told you so, but told you so. Bring the hands down. Let's float up. Christmas bauble, everybody. What kind of bauble are you? I'm like a mini disco ball. I'm just saying. Is that what you wanted, Jan? I put you off, sorry. Nice work, guys. Now go be a bauble for the rest of the weekend.